Muammar Gaddafi, hero of Libya and Africa. In the deserts of North Africa, a young man rose with a vision. His name was Muammar Gaddafi. Born in 1942 to a humble Bedouin family, he would later shake the world as the brotherly leader and guide of the revolution. To his people he was a liberator, to his enemies he was a threat, and to Africa he was the king of kings. In 1969, as a young army officer, Gaddafi led a revolution that ended the monarchy in Libya. He did not declare himself president, but instead styled himself as a revolutionary leader, guided by the will of the people. From the moment he took power, he vowed to return Libya's wealth to its citizens. And he did. The nation's oil, once stolen by foreign companies, was nationalized, and its profits were used for the people. Under his rule, Libyans enjoyed free healthcare, free education, and free housing. Electricity and water were almost free, and every family had access to land and farming opportunities. One of his greatest achievements was the Great Man-Made River Project, a colossal engineering wonder that carried water from the depths of the desert to the cities and farms, turning dry land into fertile ground. But Gaddafi's vision went beyond Libya. He dreamed of a United States of Africa, one army, one currency, one flag, and one destiny. He imagined an Africa free from Western control, trading in its own gold dinar instead of the US dollar or European currencies. He poured money into African nations, funding schools, roads, hospitals, and liberation movements. To many Africans, he was not just a Libyan leader, but a Pan-African hero. He even pushed for the empowerment of women in Libyan society, allowing them to serve in the army, in the police, and in many professions traditionally closed to them. His ideas, written in his Green Book, made him a unique voice against imperialism. But his defiance came at a price. In 2011, as the winds of the Arab Spring swept through the region, Libya was thrown into chaos. Protests turned into war, and NATO forces launched devastating airstrikes against his army. For months, Gaddafi refused to flee. He told his people, "I will die in Libya as a martyr." On October 20, 2011, his final chapter came. In his hometown of Sirte, his convoy was bombed, and he was found hiding in a drainage pipe. Captured alive, he was beaten and shot by rebels. The world watched as the once mighty leader fell. But even in death, Gaddafi's story did not end. Libya collapsed into division and conflict, proving the cost of his absence. And across Africa, his memory lives on, not as a perfect man, but as a fearless dreamer who dared to imagine an Africa united, powerful, and free. Muammar Gaddafi, colonel, brother leader, king of kings. A man who rose from the desert, gave his people dignity, and dreamed of a continent's liberation. If you love Africa, show your reaction by subscribe to rise up our voice together. See you in the next video.